for those of you that are struggling with food, you may also be struggling with money. This isn't to bring more shame to you. This is just an
No, it's not.
acknowledgement of a need to solve this problem, right?
Yep.
Because what budgeting is essentially, I know my paycheck is this. This is how much money
Yes.
I'm bringing in. Okay.
Yes.
These are all the things that I need to make sure are getting paid: my rent or mortgage, my car payment, my cell phone bill, utilities, groceries. Okay. I got to meet all those needs first. And then what I have left over, right, I can have fun with. Now, for those of us that are working on tithing, the first 10%, we're going to do that. We might give to missions, we might do some additional things. And it's still, whether or not you're following a budget or not, you still understand there is a maximum capacity, there's a maximum amount of money that I have, and I
Right.
need not to go over this, or I'm going to
Right.
have lots of debt, right?
Yep.
And so, looking at food in a very similar way, a piece of cake is just a part of your budget. And the reason
Yes.
why, and I hear people say this, I hear sometimes people will say this, I hear two camps of this, but okay, well, if it's just a carb and a fat, well, then I just want to get all my carbs and fat in cookies. Okay, fabulous, whatever. All right, great.
Mhm.
The issue with that is that doesn't meet your nutritional requirements, though, right? So think
Right.
of it kind of like, I've got to make sure that I'm getting in my proteins. I've got to make sure that I'm getting in, foods that are good for my body. And we can start
Yes.
slow with this. We don't have to
Yep.
go, like, do not go tomorrow and go, I'm revamping my entire diet and
Right.
I'm only eating whole foods, because that's going to make you crave your sweets. That's going to make you crave your salty
Right.
foods, right? Like, that's just naturally, that's a really hard process for us as humans.
Right. Well,
Um,
not all of us like Brussels sprouts. And again, when you go extreme to Whole Foods, you pick things that you think society tells you, and then you don't like them anyway. So the
yes.
reality is, we've got to pick the food that you will actually keep up long term, which may be carrots, which may be broccoli, which may be cauliflower, but you have to know what is going to work for you so that's sustainable long term.